This episode of Film Pulse Daily is brought to you by Stitcher Internet Radio. Download the free Stitcher app on your smartphone today and make sure you enter promo code FilmPulse for your chance to win $100.
The new phone book's here! The new phone book's here!
Well, I wish I could get that excited about
Nothing! Are you kidding? Page 73! Johnson! Navin! R! I'm somebody now! Millions of people look at this book every day! This is the kind of spontaneous publicity, your name in print, that makes people! I'm in print! Things are going to start happening to me now.
Welcome to Film Pulse Daily for February 17th, 2012. This is your source for the latest movie news from filmpulse.net. Another Friday is upon us, and we are going to look at some of the latest movies coming out in theaters this weekend. First up, we have Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. This is opening with a 12% on Rotten Tomatoes, and stars our friend Nicolas Cage reprising his role as Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider. We planned on reviewing this for the site, however, we didn't get around to seeing it just yet, so we may be able to get that up there, but the truth is we don't really want to see it. I'm a huge fan of comic book movies, and I'm a huge fan of Ghost Rider. However, this film looks so terribly bad that I don't think I can force myself to watch it. Make sure to check in with this weekend's podcast when Kevin and I discuss Nicolas Cage further and the crazy comments that he said in a recent interview. Also opening this week, we have This Means War. We already talked about this previously, and we reviewed it for the site. We gave it a 4 out of 10. Horrible film. It stars Reese Witherspoon, Chris Pine, and Tom Hardy. Although all those actors are okay in and of themselves, this was a terrible film and should be avoided at all costs. Finally, the last wide release movie we have this week is The Secret World of Arrietty. This is the Studio Ghibli film written by the famed Miyazaki, and it's a retelling of The Borrower's story. This got a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it looks quite good. If you're unfamiliar with The Borrower's story, Arrietty, a tiny but tenacious 14-year-old, lives with her parents, who are voiced by Will Arnett and Amy Poehler, in the recesses of a suburban garden home, unbeknownst to the homeowner and her housekeeper, who is voiced by Carol Burnett. Like all little people, Arrietty remains hidden from view except during occasional covert ventures beyond the floorboards to borrow scrap supplies like sugar cubes from her human hosts. But when 12-year-old Sean, a human boy, comes to stay in the home, discovers his mysterious housemate one evening, a secret friendship blossoms. If discovered, their relationship could drive Arrietty's family from the home and straight into danger. I think this looks like a great anime family film, and I think it's a shame because I really doubt that it'll get the kind of numbers that a Pixar film or another 3D animated film would get. And that does it for wide release films. We also have Undefeated, which is the Oscar-nominated documentary that's hitting select cities this weekend. Bullhead, which is nominated for the Oscar for Best Foreign Film, which is also hitting select cities this weekend. And we also have Thin Ice and Michael. That wraps it up for today's podcast. Make sure you tune in this Sunday when we'll be doing our full-blown weekly podcast with Kevin and Ryan. And as always, you can send us your suggestions at podcast@filmpulse.net. You can give us a call on our voicemail line at area code 206-337-9263. And of course, you can comment on all our articles, including the podcast, at our site at filmpulse.net. Also, if you plan on doing any Amazon shopping, make sure you click through from the banner on our site. It'll be helping us out greatly, and we appreciate that. Until next time, for filmpulse.net, my name is Adam, and we will see you on Sunday.